Technology has become so ubiquitous that we've almost become jaded by the progress we've made and progress we continue to make at an ever-accelerating rate.
Designer mutts, Red Bull's space program, political scandals over robotic squirrels. More people are now dying of obesity and related conditions than from starvation.
Look at the world around you.
Telekinesis, the ability to move things using the mind, used to be the stuff of science fiction. Scientists in the US have developed a microchip which is implanted in the brain to operate computers and robots.
For the first time ever, something amazing has happened.
We've actually surpassed the expectations of science fiction.
Small Piece of a Bright Future is a new kind of science fiction movie made for an audience that's already living in the future. You guys.
Science fiction is in a crisis.
You look at a lot of those films, a lot of those sci-fi films, we no longer use cathode ray tube televisions.
Magnetic storage media, black and green computer interfaces.
You would also see video phones, but they would be landlines. You would see all kinds of technology that really has become obsolete now.
For these predictions to have been made so recently, less than 20 years ago, and yet in that short amount of time to have been so dramatically surpassed, that forces us to rethink the entire role of science fiction.
Asking questions like, why is RoboCop retro? Why are the things in it quaint now to us? We've far surpassed it, that's why.
We now have computers that can actually play Crisis.
What does it mean to live in a universe like that, to live in this kind of reality?
The style we're going for is something that we've called CRT punk.
CRT refers to cathode ray tube, which refers to the type of technology used in televisions and monitors before they were supplanted by their more modern flat-screen cousins.
We're trying to make it so that this film exists not in a future that has passed us by and that never happened, but in a world that almost was or could have been.
So, at this point, you're wondering what the movie itself is actually about.
Let me burn you a CD.
It's fairly simple. Boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl, boy loses girl, boy is forced to navigate nightmarish retro-futuristic dystopia while we as the audience try to figure out what happened to the girl.
The intricate aesthetic of A Small Piece of a Bright Future requires as much financial support as can be mustered. Any donations are greatly appreciated.
Every dollar you donate is just going to make it $1 better.
Help us save the future of science fiction.